Howdy ho, and welcome back to another Hearts of Azeroth. We are back with more tech trees because there were way too many to go sit through for that one. So we have a lot more to compensate. It's fine. First of all, I'm going to be showing off the undead whenever the game feels like working. Okay, showing out the undead, which I've been very excited for, because I do love the undead. You have the Boneyard. They actually do have themselves a nice amount of stuff here. First of all, you got your air recon. You got your, what I would assume would be bomber. Oh my god, they can nuclear strike. Wait a minute. The frost worms can nuclear strike. So your naval bombers, your close air, yada yada yada. Obsidian destroyers are probably more close air than them, I would assume. And then your gargoyles, which are your fighters, which... pretty good fighters, gotta say. Your navy, which is pretty much the same, which is probably never going to be, like, changed, realistically. Then you, strangely enough, you do not have Dreadlords here. You only have Liches, Death Knights, and Crypt Lords. There are no Dreadlords here. You will never get your Dreadlords. That will be for when the demons appear. Which, who knows when that's going to be a thing. Then you have your siege weapons, which should be meat wagons. Yep. And then haunted caravans, and then obsidian statues. Which, to be fair, I didn't even think you were going to add that. I thought it was just going to be regular. But, hey, nice to change it up. Meat wagons should probably, yep, have less supply from the whole corpse collection thing. I kind of guessed it. Then blight bombs? Oh no. Then you have Skeleton Knights, which, honestly, I really would have loved to see in Warcraft 3, but no. Somebody add that to Warcraft 3, please. It'll be fun. Then Plague Hounds, which, Plague Hounds, just, yeah, normal, cav, fast, but decent attack. And then these are the more hard attack. And then you have your ghouls, your crypt fiend. Wait a minute. You don't have a ranged unit here. Crypt fiends are like the closest you can get. You have your ghouls, your normal unit. Abominations, which is just Fat Boy. Fat Boy running into the line and attacking. It's more spearman mixed with tank. They don't have good defense? You could have swore they're going to have good defense, considering what, you know, they're pretty powerful. Then you got your Crypt Fiends here. Then you have your Skeleton Warriors, which strangely don't have very good defense, which, weird. Then your Necromancers, which I'm going to assume probably gives a recuv rate. Yep, recuv rate. And is there a health bonus? Yep. And then your administration. Your main worker is going to be souls. You have a whole bunch of stuff here. With your iron mines and your resource. And then you have the halls of the dead. Then Black Citadel. And then your rune forging tree. Which also additionally gives more Death Knight damage. Good. And then your gigantic amount of armor and strength buffs. Then, okay, of course, improved sacrifices for the sacrificial pit, which is your church. Then you got your shades, you got your spirit towers, and improved ziggurats. Or ziggurats. I'll say ziggurats just to piss people off. And then we get to make Serenite walls. Let's go! Love Serenite walls. Sad you don't get Dreadlords, though, but I guess You can't really have 4 hero troops in the game either, so. Hey, is what it is. Onward to the next one, which is really exciting for me, because it's actually something I need to do soon. It is the Harpys. They have their own focus tree. I know, it's weird. Out of all focus trees I would have expected, not the Harpys, honestly. There we go. You have the Harpy tree, which got your scouts, got your ambushers, which this will be your Cass. And then this will probably be, yeah, the Slayers will probably be your air superiority. And then you got your normal-esque navy here. Then you got your ground, which does not have hero units. Oh wait, no, it has 1. You have 1, and that would be your matriarchs, which seem to be very either breakthrough-y or organization-y, with a decent amount of defense. Okay, that's not bad. Then you have your sorceresses, your mages, your rippers, which I'm going to assume that's your basically a combination between archers and the pikemen, and then your feather blades, your main troops, which look pretty good. Yeah, they look pretty good. Seeing no problems with this, I would have to go play it. Then you have the... Now, this is interesting. They've combined a lot of the techs into one thing, where they have combined the watchtower, the guards, and the walls into one, and even the decryption and the encryption ones, and factory bombing, all into one here in the high perches. And then it seems to have... Yeah, they have combined it a lot. And then you have the enchanted feather equipment for the nesters that basically just make more attack and defense on rivers and all that, and more entrenchment. Then you have your pilfered caravans here, which basically just regular caravans, but, you know, better. Then you have improved wings, improved evasion, improved all of this, which all of these give more ground attack and normal attack to all of your air, which, fair, you're an air race, you're going to be doing a lot of that. Same like the dragons. Then you have the same selective breeding as the dragons. Same farms, pretty sure. Pretty much. But, moving on, there's one other... Do we have a Knoll alive? We do, but it requires going to Hogger Hill. Hey, Hogger. Hey, buddy. Would you like to, do something? Like... Does he have a formable? Because I definitely wouldn't mind. Now, the fun part. He does not have a formable. That is sad. Regular archery. Regular navy tree. Now you have your Knoll heroics at the Altar of Mischief. Ah, that's great. Got your brutes. Probably just like the most analog to paladins ever, considering they're literally using that. Your wardens, and then your blood claws. Wardens, I guarantee, are probably just the speedy one, mixed with... Actually, no, I think this one... No, they don't have a speedy. From what it looks like. Yeah, they don't. They have 2 brutish tanks, and then a caster. Then you have your spine hurlers. I've already seen these because I've actually had a bunch of Knoll troops on my front line. Which... Gotta admire the art in the background, first of all. Second of all... These are quite powerful. These were quite annoying to deal with. But I was also playing a dragon, so it's not going to be very hard. Then you have the hyenas, which... Didn't even know the hyenas were going to be over in non-Kalimdor, but hey, I guess they are. And then the hog riders, which... Same as the... Valkyr up there. From what it looks like. Yeah. And this one seems to be the armored heavy, and this one seems to be the light. And then you have the normal-esque... Well, okay, normal, I say they don't have spearmen, but pretty much normal. They have watch fangs, which are suppressions. That's about it. Like, decent enough. The mist... Oh, scheisse. Dude, what? What? That's so good. Hold on. Mystics are so good. Yo! That's kind of hot. I might need to go roll Mystics a lot. And then they add air attack onto the trackers, too. Damn. So each side of the tree actually buffs the other side of those. Neat. Then you have your administration. Very, very normal here. I haven't seen this one before. The War Howls. This is basically just the tabards. But no, a lot of these that I'm showing off right now are going to definitely be used, because I do have at least like 7 or 8 different things that I need to go do that are involving these races. So if you want to see them get used, just go watch those videos when they're eventually out. Like, I know for a fact I'm definitely going to be using the Draenei one and the Night Elf one potentially a lot. But I do appreciate everybody stopping by and chilling out with us. I'll have one more part after this to show off 3 major races and then 1 minor race. Because, you know, why not? But hopefully everybody has an amazing day. There's the other, like, 15, 16, as of recording, guides on this game already for the actual stuff. They might be a little bit outdated. I might need to do a redux on them, but I might do that eventually if I get the time. But I'll see you all latest. Bye.